And the finger goes up, and a mini collapse here. Marshall goes LBW to Pringle for 2, and it's 4:21 for 7. The stumps come out, no time for another batsman to come out there. Just a minute to 6 on the clock. And England, who've been under the sword for most of the day, strike back in the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Indeed, they did strike back, and it was a great performance in the end. Those fellas must have been dog-tired at the end of the day, and still they fought hard and picked up those vital wickets towards the end of the 6 hours play. The card at the end, the West Indies 421 for 7. The century makers, Larry Gomes 143, tremendous effort that from him. Vivian Richards 117, and Clive Lloyd came out there and played just the perfect innings from a captain, 71 at the right time. He ran between the wickets like a 20-year-old, and he struck the ball with tremendous power. The 3 wickets that went down there, a credit to those men listed there, the England bowlers, and to David Gower, the skipper. Willis had 2 yesterday, then today Botham 1, Pringle 2, Cook 1, Miller 1, but that still leaves West Indies in a very, very handy position at this moment. They're 230 runs ahead. A great day at Edgbaston this morning, and the 3rd day of this Cornhill Test match. A jam-packed crowd, marvellous sight with the sun peeping through, and the England team coming out to field with the West Indies 421 for 7. Yesterday evening, England struck with 3 quick wickets and gave themselves some hope of bowling out the West Indies for around about 450 today. Well, Clive Lloyd, I'm quite certain, would have settled for something more than that, around 550. England wanting to get through ELDINE, Baptiste and Roger Harper, the overnight not-out batsman. Don't forget that Baptiste is a century maker in first-class cricket. Harper is a brilliant youngster, and Holding and Garner, well, they're reasonable with the bat as well. We pick up play now in the 4th over. 4 runs have been added. It's 425 for 7. Botham is coming in to bowl to Harper. That's a fine shot from Harper. He attempted Yorker from Botham. There wasn't all that much wrong with the ball, but Harper got at it very quickly and smashed it down the ground. Didn't mean that, but he's going to get a couple of runs for it. Harper's going to try and get 3. It seemed to me that both of them moved in rather gingerly fashion around there. The ball was on his wrong hand, but he seemed to take a long time to steady himself and then pick up the ball. Square drive, glorious straight. In fact, that is one of Harper's favourite shots. A very good square of the wicket on the offside. He's a talented young cricketer, this fellow. Ian Botham now bowling to Baptiste. There's no man at square leg, only 2 men on the onside, and that is certain to beat Randall into the boundary. Not really the place to bowl round about leg stump if that's the type of field you have set. Good shot, straight down the ground. A couple of bounces and into the pickets. Baptiste brings up the 450 for the West Indies. Botham's tested him with the bouncer, and he's given it a fearful smack away behind square leg. That's a pretty good shot. He was nicely in behind that, knew exactly where it was going.
Pringle to Harper. And he's bowled him. So Pringle strikes, the first wicket of the morning goes down. Harper goes for 14, the total now 455 for 8.
And in fact, Roger Harper got across the line of the ball here. He'll be a little disappointed with this shot. You can see the well across, outside the line coming across.
That's a good shot by Holding, nicely off the mark. Flips it quite beautifully through mid-wicket for 4. It's a good shot, clean as a whistle, straight over mid-off, 4 runs.
This was a beautiful shot, straight through it, just short of 6 runs. Beautiful straight hit.
Oh, it's another fine shot.
And a marvellous hook shot, this in front of square. Beautifully positioned. And I think that just about shows how quick the wicket is.
Beautiful stroke from Baptiste. Randall will cut it off. Even Randall can't stop 3 runs. And it's 50 to ELDINE Baptiste. Very good performance from him. Two more to Michael Holding, and that brings up the West Indies 500. And a great performance from this pair, Baptiste and Holding. Willis again to Holding. Randall. Would have been one of the great catches of the year. Even so, he's not going to be pleased about it because he quite often catches those.
Michael Holding trying to hit this one over the top. Gets an outside edge, it goes very, very high. And Randall there getting in position and just failing to get it.
Slow ball. Summary treatment for that.
Beautifully picked up here by Michael Holding.
Man comes out of the slip cordon now. Gower goes out to point. Holding's hitting most of these away in front of square leg. Good pull shot. Willis tried to bounce him, I think, but it didn't get up. And Holding was very quickly into it. Beautiful stroke in front of square leg. So Gower is moving the man at deep mid-wicket around straighter. And he's hit it just where the man came from, but he's hit it a bit further. Back alongside the man in the yellow shirt.
An enormous hit. Beautifully picked up here.
I think that's going to be 6 as well. It's an enormous hit. Miller's going to toss it up like that. It really has to be a couple of feet outside off stump. very, very good half century to Michael Holding. Faced only 43 balls, hit 3 sixes and 7 fours. He and Baptiste have now broken that 9th wicket record formerly held between Gary Sobers and Wesley Hall. 63 it was, unbeaten in 1967-68, and Holding is also in there for the 10th wicket. So it'll be rather nice. He'll have a line of Sobers and Cliffy McWatt, and then we'll have 2 Holdings. England's colours are struggling just a little bit at the moment, but they do have the 4th Division reserves in hand. And there's Pringle.
As you say, Richie, Pringle comes and Pringle goes. Marvellous shot, really. It wasn't a bad delivery, but Baptiste just swinging through the line there and hitting that high over mid-off. Marvellous shot.
So it's Cook now to continue. Michael Holding on 62 facing. Well, a magnificent straight 6 there from Michael Holding. First really aggressive blow here after lunch. That takes him under 68, the total under 5, 92 for 8. He's found the gap all right this time. He's forcing it through the covers. That'll be 4 more. And as Baptiste comes through for the 2nd run, let's see 600 on the board here at Edgbaston. Baptiste's contribution is 83, his partner 69, and they came together when the last wicket fell at 455. Lovely piece of fielding, but that throw again damaging that injured arm of Ian Botham. And he's gone. So Pringle takes another wicket, falls for the short ball. It was quite a good hook shot, in fact, but Bob Willis way down there at long leg took a very comfortable catch. So Michael Holding goes for 69, and the score now 605 for 9. In the end of a remarkable innings, in the end a record partnership for the 9th wicket. 150 runs they added, but little more than a run a ball. In at number 11, last of the West Indians, Big Joel Garner. And that was a magnificent catch. So 5 wickets for Derek Pringle as this West Indies innings finally falls at 606. Leaving Eldon Baptiste on 87 not out. Another remarkably good innings from a late order West Indian batsman. So Pringle taking his 5th wicket right at the end of his 31st over to finish with 5 for 108.
Yes, an excellent performance from Pringle, the last 4 wickets there, and also the top scorer Larry Gomes, who finished with 143. But today it was the partnership between ELDINE Baptiste and Michael Holding that so captivated this capacity house at Edgbaston. 87 not out to Baptiste, unlucky not to reach a century, and 69 to Holding. The England bowlers, Pringle 5 for 108, the most successful. Willis didn't add to Greenwich and Haynes, whom he picked up on the first evening, and Botham 1, Cook 1, and Miller 1. The situation at the end of that West Indian innings is that they are 415 runs ahead, and that is a daunting task for any captain. Well, that innings ended just after the luncheon interval. We pick up play now at the start of the England second innings. It's the first ball of the second over. Joel Garner is the bowler from the members' end. Graham Fowler is taking strike, and he has the only run so far on the board. Well, that was very good judgment from Graham Fowler. Must be of the opinion that Joel Garner can't bowl an in-swinger to him and away swing at the right-hander, because that ball went straight over the top of Wickles' stump. Might just have bounced alongside Lloyd, but I had the feeling that Richards at second slip might well have gone for that. Viv Richards starting to go, and the ball bouncing just in front of Clive Lloyd. Not much in it, but I still had the feeling that it might have been Richards' catch. And Paul Downton is off the mark with that too. And a fine shot there. Downton now goes to 6. Fowler is 1.
And a big shout goes up, and it's answered in the affirmative by Harold Bird, and the breakthrough for West Indies with the fall of Fowler. Moved across, Plum LBW, 17 the total, and Fowler goes for 7. Three slips, 2 gullies in for Randall. It's Holding to bowl from the City end. And he's paddled that away down to long leg with a good deal of relief. So Derek Randall off the mark. That's the sort of weather we've got here at Birmingham. A few sore backs in the morning. And he's gone this time, caught it slip, thick edge, gave himself room then, but never timed it, never got on top of it, and it was beaten in fact again by sheer pace. That fairly raced through to Clive Lloyd, it slipped, no problem, disaster for England, 21 for 2.
Never really felt that Derek was a 1, 2 or 3. I'm sure his value to England is lower down the order, but he certainly won't be very impressed with the shot he played there.
So David Gower down there, the left-hander, his first ball. And what a different looking shot that was. Composed, got his feet nicely into position, turned it off his legs, and gets off with mark with 2. My word, good job that bounced. That was another really remarkable delivery there from Garner. Just about off stump, I think finished up going over the top. And that's gone right the way through, thick edge, and in about 2 seconds time it went over those boundary ropes.
What a magnificent over that was from Joel Garner.
It certainly was a great over in the middle of some superb bowling from that big, tall man. Just 5 more runs added to take the tea time score up to 32 for 2. Downton is there on 12, Gower on 8. And after tea, with 5 added to the score, it's gone along to 37 for 2 now. The big, tall man from the West Indian side comes in to bowl to the England captain. Oh, he's gone, caught behind. Gower goes straight after tea, and Garner is through again. 3 wickets to Joel Garner. 37 for 3. And Gower goes for 12. Good shot from Alan Lamb. Nicely timed for 4. Good positive stroke.
That's a nice shot. Rare over pitched half volley on the off stump, and he's put it away in fine style for 4 runs. Nicely controlled shot. No hurry, no flurry about that. Did everything right. Looks as though Malcolm Marshall has decided to shorten his run somewhat. And with very good purpose. The first delivery is beautifully caught by Richards, and Lamb, who threatened to go that way, has had 1 or 2 flashes there outside the off stump. But he connected this time all right, and England are 65 for 4, and Lamb has gone for 13. So this is Botham. And he's gone to hook it. It was a no ball, in fact. So Malcolm Marshall, no doubt, decided to let him have 1 first ball. Not short, it's a great hook shot. Magnificent shot there from Botham. 6 runs over square leg. And even 1 or 2 of the West Indian fielders are looking in quite amazement there.
Well, we've seen some great shots in this match, but that was as good as any.
I think you might be well advised to leave those alone.
Yes, he doesn't get in any sort of position at all. The head's down, and it can only spell trouble playing shots like that.
Well done. A no ball too. A few words there, I think, about the number of bouncers coming down. And quite right too. Little Bird going to have a word with little Clive Lloyd about the bouncers, which is fair enough.
Nice shot. Every 4 runners racing away. Shot. Nice square drive. Goes the chaser. Both are running very quickly to get through for the 3rd.
And very correct. And beautifully pushed
Every
away on
night
the
this
outside.
week at 8 on ESPN Classic.
7 hours to go for Downton and Botham to see it out tonight. 4 wickets down. No comfort really for England from the long-range weather forecast. It sounds as though it's going to be fine Monday, Tuesday. No ball. Well, that's happened 4 times now in this match. Quite extraordinary. Malcolm Marshall, I don't think, is over happy about it. The call. There it goes now. The catch taken by Larry Gomes. 4 times in this match. 100 up now for England. 100 for 4 wickets. 31 to Downton. Good shot. Long chase for Larry Gomes, but there's no need for him to run. It's 4. Nicely timed by Bertham. Delicate little back cut. And England need a few more of those delicate little back cuts and a bit of blasting batting on Monday and Tuesday if they're to get out of this match. Both of them a very good 30 not out, and Downton batted right through for 34 not out. A splendid effort from him, but England still at the end were 112 for 4 with 8 more runs added before the close of play. Andy Lloyd won't be able to bat in this match. The West Indies bowlers dominated there by Joel Garner. 12 overs, 5 maidens, 3 for 22. Now, I know the modern-day players have difficulty in handling him. I don't know too many olden-day cricketers who could have done any better. He bowled magnificently today. And at the end, England 303 runs behind, still with 2 days to go.